Rappers, just like anyone else, have near-death experiences at least once in their lives. Some involve guns, some are random bad luck, and some are just plain crazy. Most times, a rapper who's come this close to death will go on and rap about the experience, turning what would have been a tragedy into solid music for the fans. Whether they rap about it or not, here are some rappers that have huge reasons to be grateful for being alive today. We'll start with Quando Rondo. On August 19th, Quando Rondo and Lil Pop was shot at a gas station in West Hollywood, Los Angeles. Quando made it out without getting hit, but Lil Pop wasn't that lucky. The cops pulled his body out of Quando's black Cadillac Escalade while Quando watched, screaming. Quando and his friends were parked in the Cadillac inside a gas station when three people driving a white car pulled up beside them, whipped out their guns, and opened fire on them. Lil Pop sustained multiple gunshot wounds and died on the spot. 2 days later, Quando posted tributes to his friend Lil Pop on his Instagram account. He captioned one of the posts, "My bro," with a crying emoji, and made other posts with Tupac's "Life Goes On" playing in the background. In another post of himself with Lil Pop, he wrote, "You hurt my heart, cuz." But Lil Pop's fans keep saying the 23-year-old rapper wouldn't have been gunned down if he hadn't been hanging around with Quando's gang. According to the cops, Quando was the target of the shooting, and Lil Pop was just caught in the crossfire. In November 2020, Quando was involved in the fatal shooting of King Von. In an interview with Angela Yee, he said, "I'm thinking these were some regular individuals, so I'm letting this group come by. Next thing you know, a nigga hit me. Boom, bow. I lie to you not. It's like I had an out-of-body experience." Although 22-year-old Timothy Leaks, aka Lil Tim, was arrested on charges of first-degree murder after the shooting, Quando has received death threats ever since. It's almost as if Quando had some angels watching his back. But if you thought Quando's situation was wild, this next rapper was shot 6 times. On October 22nd, 2013, 21 Savage was shot 6 times, one in the neck. It was his 21st birthday, the same year he had his first child, before he became the platinum-selling, Grammy Award-winning rapper he is today. Savage got hit in the collarbone, arm, hand, finger, and neck, and survived. But another friend got severely wounded, and the shooting claimed the life of his best friend, Johnny B. Recalling the incident on T.I.'s Expeditiously podcast, he said, "Basically, I'm with my best friend Johnny B. We're in the car. It's my birthday. He tell me we're gonna pick up some women. Somebody open up the back door and draw down. Boom, he draw down. He start shooting. He ain't say nothing. He just start going. Whole bunch of shots go off. I end up shot. He end up dead. And another one of my friends end up getting shot too." He said the shooting was like an ambush, but the BBC chalked it up to a drug deal gone south. Despite his injuries, he managed to call 911, but the cops got to him first. What's crazy about that is that even as he was basically leaking and losing feeling in one of his arms, the cops still put his hands behind him, put him in cuffs, and asked him to sit on the curb. If the ambulance hadn't got there soon after, he might have sustained permanent nerve damage or worse, bled to death. In the podcast, Savage said, "The ambulance pulled up. It's a lady nurse. She say, 'Let's take him now because if Sarge get here, he'll fuck around and die because they'll be trying to ask us questions before letting us take him away' type that shit with me." This next rapper didn't nearly die to violence, but his situation is just as fatal. On the night of October 23rd, 2002, Kanye West got involved in an incident that nearly claimed his life. He had been leaving a recording studio in LA after a late-night recording session for Beanie Sigel, Petey Crack, and the Black Eyed Peas when he started falling asleep at the wheel of his rented Lexus. Around 3 a.m., he crashed into an oncoming car. Ye's jaw was completely shattered in 3 places, while the other driver wound up with both of his legs, knees, and ankles broken, and his pelvis shattered. Immediately, Ye went into the emergency surgery at the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, which he would later describe as the same hospital where Biggie Smalls died, to fix his jaw. They put a metal plate into his chin and wired his mouth shut for 6 weeks. Before the incident, Ye only worked as a music producer, but the accident motivated him to start recording his debut single, Through the Wire, just 2 weeks afterwards. He released Through the Wire on September 30th, 2003 as the first single in his album, The College Dropout, and it peaked at number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100, went platinum in the US and gold in the UK. In 2005, the song was nominated for Grammy's Best Rap Solo Performance. A year earlier, the song's video won the Video of the Year award at the 2004 Source Hip Hop Awards. He's referenced the accident in different songs after that, including Easy, which was released on January 15th, 2022, where he raps, "God saved me from that crash." In Never Let Me Down, he rapped, "I know I got angels watching me from the other side. The other driver in the crash was Miguel Villasana. He later sued Ye in 2003 over a motor vehicle claim, but withdrew the suit after they settled out of court. Health can also be a reason someone has a near-death experience too. This next rapper had to change a few habits after suffering from a seizure. Lil Wayne and Lean are very good friends, and you just have to listen to his raps to know. But it nearly killed him in June 2016 when he suffered from 2 seizures on a private plane while going to California from Milwaukee. The first seizure happened after the plane took off and they were forced to land in Nebraska, but Weezy declined medical assistance. Just a few minutes after the plane took off, he suffered another seizure and had to be hospitalized. Witnesses claim to have seen Lil Wayne consuming 3 entire 16-ounce bottles of cough syrup containing codeine while he was at the club in Milwaukee. Although his crew later denied that it was lean overdose that caused the seizures, everyone knows just how much the rapper loves it and how dangerous and addictive it can be. In one of his songs, he rapped, "I'm probably drinking that syrup, thinking I won't slip, even though I'm leaning like a broken hip." A few years earlier, in 2013, Wayne suffered from a series of seizures that landed him in the hospital. Before that, he often commented on how he struggled with codeine addiction. In an interview with MTV News' Sway Calloway, he also admitted that sometimes he had epilepsy, saying, "No warning, no nothing. I don't feel sick. I get headaches real bad. And the headaches? I didn't get no headaches or nothing." According to him, his seizures were not because of any overdose, but because he was prone to seizures. "This isn't my first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh seizure. I've had a bunch of seizures. Y'all just never heard about them." In September 2017, he suffered yet another seizure in Chicago. He had to be hospitalized at the Northwestern Memorial Hospital and cancel his previously scheduled performance at Dre's nightclub in Las Vegas. This next rapper was shot 9 times and recorded a song in the ICU. Around 12:08 a.m. on June 23, 2022, Lil Tjay and his friends Antoine Boyd and Jeffrey Valdez were at a restaurant in Edgewater, New Jersey when some random guy opened fire on them. Tjay was shot 9 times and his friend Boyd caught 1 bullet. Tjay had to go into emergency surgery after the shooting, and he remained unconscious for some time. During that time, rumors started flying around that Tjay was paralyzed and brain dead. His fans and other celebrities began tweeting the hashtag #WakeUpTjay and showing him love and support. His family later announced that he was awake and recovering. Reports of the incident say it was an armed robbery, but it may have been deeper than that. A few days after the incident, the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office tweeted that they had arrested a suspect and charged him with attempted murder, armed robbery, and weapons possession. The man was 27-year-old Muhammad Kanate, who appears to have connections with A Boogie with the hoodie. Any Lil Tjay fan knows about the beef between him and A Boogie. So some people have come up with different crazy theories about the shooting being a hit ordered by A Boogie. Nobody knows for sure if that's true or not. The only fact so far is that Kanate has been spotted in videos and photos with A Boogie and his crew. Whether it was a random armed robbery or a targeted hit, what matters is that Tjay is getting better. His latest song, Beat the Odds, is a testament to that. Released on August 26th, the song is the first he's released since the shooting, and it's about living through the shooting and being grateful for his second chance at life. He also made his first public statement since the shooting in an Instagram video where he thanked his fans and well-wishers for the love and support. But if you thought these near-death experiences were wild, the ones in this video were caught on camera.